G'day guys, and welcome to Retrospectreviews. I'm Vince, and today we're checking out these 3 retro plug-and-play TV games. So let's check them out. Starting off, I picked up these were on clearance at our local Kmart store here in Australia. There's Mega Man 2, which I've never seen as a standalone TV plug-and-play. There's Space Invaders. I've seen many different versions of this, mini arcade, and I think another plug and play, but it was a bit different to this one. And Street Fighter 2 as a plug and play, another one I haven't seen before, so it'd be interesting to check these out. But what we're going to do first, we'll jump cut and check out what's in each of these boxes and what it looks like, and then we'll do a bit of gameplay and see what the response is. Is it as good? Or would it, you know, like if you're not into really heavy retro gaming, are these okay just as a bit of a present to somebody that used to enjoy them and doesn't really care if the response time is as good as the original hardware? Okay, let's jump to opening them up and seeing what's inside these boxes. Okay guys, starting off, we're going to have unbox the Mega Man 2. Now, from the front of the box here, it's got some nice Japanese cartoon or animation kind of drawing. So it says it's ages 5 and up. It's plug and play, so I'm going to assume it's just the yellow video cable and the red audio, so it's only mono. It has a little sticker here that says, "For the true retro feel, played on the CRTV." Look, unless you're into retro games, which you're not going to have a CRT TV. Most people have flat screens now. Oh, this is brought out by MSI, I should say. I think all of them are by MSI. Yeah, all of them are by MSI. There's a bit of a warning here. I don't know if this is on any other packaging outside of Australia. Trading hazard, small parts, not for children under 3 years old. That's a bit worrying. Small parts. What's in here that could be small parts? Okay, anyhow, so there's the top of the lid. The sign's got a few pictures, which they always look good on the boxes. The back has a bit of a blurb there. Anyhow, you can probably pause that and read that if you wish to. And some more graphic stuff on the side. Underneath, it just tells you it's released by, so it's licensed. It's a Capcom license. Just how it works, the voltage. It takes 3 AA batteries, and now I got this on a discount for $7. I think these were originally like $25, $29, maybe a bit more, but yeah, I don't know if I would pay the full price for these. That's the only reason I picked these up. And yeah, hopefully after this video give you a bit of an idea if it's worth picking up or not. Anyhow, let's open it up. Let's see what's inside this bad boy. Okay, so once again, wrapped in plastic. I'm a huge fan, so there's there, and just some instructions. There's nothing else in the box. I don't know if you can see that. Box is empty. Alright, put that aside. So instructions, I'd say it's the usual thing. So B button. Oh, B button. Shouldn't it tell you what B button does? So B button's at the top, A button's down the bottom. On off is here, and just the joystick. I can't see. Where does it tell you what each button does? That would be helpful. Oh, it's on the back here. Controls. Yeah, well, we know if you move the joystick, it goes left, right, and up and down. Okay, I'll work it out when we plug it in. Okay, look at the device itself. Okay, so we'll get rid of this plastic. Yeah, as I thought. Oh no, it's not red, it's a white cable. Yellow and white. Decent length of cable. You might be able to sit back and actually play this comfortably. What's it weigh? Whoa, that is light. Yeah. It wouldn't take much to crush this if you left it on the floor and somebody walked on it. They've got the nice graphics though on the front. I think I'd rather them just sell me a poster of Mega Man 2 and put it on my wall than actually this, but we haven't played it yet. Buttons feel a little spongy, but not too bad. I don't know if there's no click, as in like there's no micro switch. It feels like they might be membrane. Joystick's got 4 screw holes, so can't hear clicks on that either. I think it's all membrane stuff. I guess we'll find out. Oh, and there's a start button up here. A and B. So on the front just says Mega Man 2. Bit of graphics on the back, on the side, nothing there. Bit more graphics. And just a battery compartment. Okay, so that's all there is to Mega Man 2. Feels very flimsy. But we will now cut to me plugging it in and trying it out and seeing what it plays like. Rightio guys, I have hooked this up to my LCD screen in the games room, only for the fact that I was thinking, how many people are actually going to have a CRTV, especially here in Australia? When flat screens came out, us Australians, we couldn't get rid of our CRT TV faster, especially when HD TV was announced and it was airing out. As soon as somebody could afford a LCD or flat screen TV, those CRTs were out on the curb. So unless you kept them, I'm going to say a lot of families will not have a CRT. So I figured, let's see what it looks like on a flat screen in wide mode, because that is what I'm going to say 90% of people who use these are going to have. But I will drop some footage that I capture from plugging it into a normal little CRT and see if the graphics do make a big difference. Anyhow, let's just turn it on and see. Okay, the power button's up here, so that's on. Okay, we got a Capcom. Look, it is a bit pixelated. MSI Entertainment. There's a Capcom, not Capcom. Capcom license for use. Okay. The year of 2000 and X. So it's a bit pixelated, but I must confess, how many people back in the day had an NES that didn't play through an RF cable and the picture was absolutely garbage? Like I remember plugging my original Atari 2600. You could only plug it into RF or the aerial, and we thought that was the best clear picture you could get. Everything was fuzzy back in the old days. So I guess if you're a purist or you're a die-hard retro fan, CRT is the way to go. So we got normal, difficult, and press start. So let's leave it on normal, and I guess you just press start. Okay, yeah. So you don't have to do anything. Just okay. I don't have any passwords, so we'll just do start again. Now I'm not sure. What is the difference? Is this just different levels? Like I said, I've never played Mega Man 2. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. Oh, you gotta press start again. Okay, so I'm not sure which button jumps and fires. So it's A and B. I just picked a thing at I don't know if this is different. Look, it's a bit pixelated. The colours might be a bit off. Okay, so B is fire. So that's jump. Okay. Buttons seem to be very responsive. Oh no! Do I shoot them? No. Okay, got something. Oh no, I keep forgetting they kill you. Get out of it, yeah? Jump, jump! Oh no, I pushed the wrong button. I'm so used to playing games, with the NES controller or a Genesis controller. So I keep, I've got to get used to which is that's the jump button. Oh no, I jumped on it. Oh no. Oh, I died again. I am hopeless at Mega Man 2. Okay, so not the comfortablest way to hold a joystick. Ah, come on. Okay. Oh, I can see my hands getting a cramp here. No, that ain't. No. Okay, got a bit of. Oh no! Ah! Oh, I keep getting confused with the buttons. It just doesn't seem natural. Ah, keep jumping. Ah. Okay, can I get... Oh, is that an extra life? Oh, I keep thinking I'm firing, but I'm... Oh, that is so confusing. These are confusing controls. I keep thinking I'm jumping, but I think I'm firing. Or I'm firing instead of jumping. Which way do I go? What's happening now? Do I just jump? Oh, I was only going to jump for it then. Oh, so I've got to get on that. Okay. Okay. I was thinking that was the boss at the end. I was thinking, geez, that is a short level. Okay, we've got to wait for that to come back around. Okay, he respawns. Go for it. Oh no! Okay, so that's Mega Man 2. Now let's move on to the Space Invaders and see what that looks like. Oh, and I'll drop some footage of this on a CRT. Okay, moving on to Space Invaders. Once again by MSI. It's got the choking hazard warning. Nice graphics on the front. For best results, play it on a CRT TV. It says for 5 years and over. Top of the lid, the standard Space Invaders. I do like this graphic here. Once again, another thing I'd rather just a poster than this probably. Sides is the same. The back, oh geez, I can't even read that. You might want to pause the video and you can read that. Okay, so great. There's all the graphics. Underneath, yeah, 3 batteries again, 3 AA's, and like I said, I only paid $7 for this one as well. And once again, I think they wanted 25, maybe a bit more originally. So let's get it out of the box here. Okay, I don't wonder if somebody's been in it, because there's no security seal, so I don't know if somebody's had a look inside before I got it. Instruction manual, empty box. I say it's no different. Yeah, it's no different to the Mega Man one. So there you go. We just won't worry about that. Let's get it out of the plastic. This is already coming out, so I don't know. So yeah, like I said, there was no security sticker, so somebody could have had a look at this when it was on the shelf. Okay, standard AV cable, just a mono sound, yellow video cable. On the top we've got a start button, A and B, the Space Invaders graphics, left, right. Yeah, I don't think they're switches, they feel very spongy. And it's like it's got a spring in it. I don't know, I guess we'll find out. These feel a little bit firmer than the Mega Man one, but I don't think they're switches either. They can't hear it clicking. There's the sides. And the back's got nothing. Underneath, just a standard battery compartment. Right, yeah, let's jump over and try it out and see what it looks like on the screen. But here we are, Space Invaders. Now, I only played this in the past 2 ways. That was on the Atari 2600 and in the arcade. So I'm not sure which version this Space Invaders is, but we'll turn it on and find out. So it's like the Mega Man one, power switch on top and start button. So, but there's 2 buttons here, so I'm not sure what the second button does. Ooh, that's not as good. So this is a lot fuzzier on the widescreen. Please select. Select what? We can select start. Okay, no sound. Yeah, this is, yeah, I don't know what this one is. We'll press start. Pre-select player 1. Sounds very quiet on this. No, guess there's no music. Okay. What? This definitely not the Atari version, and I don't think it's not the arcade version, not that I can recall. So is this the NES version? If anyone knows, let me know in the comments down below. Oh look, it's, I don't know if it's running slow or, yeah, I'm just used to the Atari one, like, and the response is so slow, like, by the time I fire, yeah, don't like this version, that's for sure. So, oh, the B button, maybe I meant to be pressing the B button, that seems to be a bit more responsive than the A button. Ah. But yeah, it's not my favourite way of playing it. Space Invaders, that's for sure. Nah, don't like this, so that's game over. So can you play 2 players? Because I know on the Atari you used to play, one player played and then the other player played. So please select. It says select, but yeah, it doesn't. And I don't know what's going on up here where it says, is that meant to be play or player A? Is there a way of changing? Okay, so a little alien. Oh, that's meant to be a Y. I thought it was a V or something. Yeah, this is, I don't know what's going on in the middle. Oh, the high score and all that is nice and clear, but here, game over. That's not too bad. But yeah, this bit here, the menu is very, very. Yeah. Look, overall, yeah. If you only want this as a bit of a Christmas novelty or birthday novelty thing, yeah, it's fine. But if you're a die-hard retro fan, once again, you're probably not going to go for this unless you're a die-hard Space Invaders fan. You just want this on your shelf just to say, look, oh, I got a Space Invaders plug and play. Now, we'll drop in some CRT footage and then we'll move on to Street Fighter 2. Now moving on to Street Fighter 2. I'm a bit curious about this. Once again, this is by MSI. Same as all the other packaging. Ages 5 and up. It is funny to see Street Fighter 2 as ages 5 and up, considering when it came out it was considered, yeah, very violent and dangerous for teenagers to play it. But you know, here we are, what, 20 something years later, and yeah, they're selling it in stores and recommending it for ages 5 and up. Usual warnings, small choking hazard, 3 years old. I guess they're talking about the screw, because none of the others, I can't see what any 3-year-old would be able to swallow, except for the screw maybe. Once again by MSI. That's nice, kind of standard Street Fighter 2 graphics. You know, the main characters on the back. So So it just tells you the standard thing about Street Fighter. So it's saying 92. So what's that? That's 10, 20. Oh god, that's over 30 years ago. Jeez, it's starting to feel old. So nice graphics. And there we go. Not much you can really say about these boxes. Okay, this one takes 4 batteries. But yeah, it's pretty much all the standard stuff on the box. Let's get it out and see what it looks like. I am curious because I guess you could, you know, people do get enjoyment playing Street Fighter on their own, but I always thought it was more fun when you could play against your mates, but that's just me. But in saying that, I wasn't a huge Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat type of person. In the box, this comes with a bit of foam wrapped around the handle. Okay, this is pretty beefy. So there's that. And the only other thing in the box is the standard manual. Okay. You can see that. But yeah. Controlling the action. A button, C button, a lot of buttons. Let's get it out of the plastic. Once again, this only plugs into the video and mono sound. So you're not going to get that stereo arcade sound that you would have got back in the day. So a bit of foam there just to keep the joystick in place. On top we got a reset button, a start button, and a lot of buttons. A, B, C, X, Y and Z. Feels spongy, so I'm going to say membrane. Let's see what the joystick's like. Oh, there's a click. Yeah, so this joystick is definitely switches. Okay. But yeah, it's got graphics on the top. There. This one doesn't have graphics on the side. It's got that bezel area like you would find at the arcade, on an arcade machine. Back has, this must be the on-off switch at the back. And the battery compartment, no screw. Did somebody at the factory, some kid at the factory eat all the screws and that's why they had to put the warning on? I don't know, but there's no screw on this one. So, but there's no security tag either, so this could have been a return for all I know. But it didn't look like it. It looked pretty standard. So yeah, there's no screw for the battery compartment. And there's some suction caps to put it down because if anyone played Street Fighter or any of those beat 'em up street games in the arcade, you know you give the console a good whacking. Anyway, I guess we'll jump over and see how it plays. Right, so we got Street Fighter 2 hooked up. The only thing, I don't know if they could have done this or not, but it would have been cool if your mate had one of these and you could somehow link them and you could play against each other, but that might be asking for too much. Anyhow, let's turn on Street Fighter 2 and see what it looks like. Okay, we got MSI. Okay. Yeah, nothing unusual. Yeah, I am playing this on a widescreen LCD TV. So, look, overall, for what I paid for it, it's not terrible. I don't think I would be too upset if I got to play this. So this is Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition. Not sure what the difference is. Like I said, I never really got into Street Fighter, so... Oh god, this really does date it. He was born 1964. Wow, this really shows when this game came out. I don't know how good I'm going to be able to play this. I'm kind of on an angle, so you can see the screen. So we'll press start. Okay, start takes us to here. Now it wants us to press start again. Game start, so you gotta press it again. Okay, so you gotta do it about 3 times or 2. So we get to select our character. if any of these had any particular skills. Probably just wasted me money in the arcade. But let's go back. Okay, that just selected it all on its own. Oh, maybe I ran out of time. Yeah, and I can't remember what any of these buttons do, so don't judge my gameplay too much. Buttons seem very responsive. You got that clickingness of the joystick, but I don't have that same kind of feel when it comes to which is the jump button. So can you jump with this guy? Oh yeah. Oh no, you threw me. Okay. Ah, wasn't doing too bad. Oh, hang on. Have I done some kind of move? I'm not sure. Oh, I nearly got the KO. Oh no. Oh. Oh no, he got me. Oh. Knocked out. Look, full widescreen. Yeah, obviously the graphics are not going to come across too crash hot, but I can see still kids having fun with this. Oh, I thought that was over. Oh, knocked out. Wasn't paying attention. I was too busy talking. Okay, so that is Street Fighter 2, so we might leave that there and move on to the conclusion. Well guys, that was my look at the 3 retro plug-and-play TV games from MSI, Mega Man 2, Space Invaders and Street Fighter 2, the Special Edition. Now, would I recommend you buy these if you're a hardcore retro collector or player? Probably not. If you're just somebody who just likes to casually play and doesn't mind it being a bit stretched out, or just something novelty to give to your kids or a present, yeah, they're fine. They're quite enjoyable. Probably the one I would least recommend is the Space Invader one. There are so many options out there to play Space Invaders. This, I found, wasn't the best version of Space Invaders. The buttons were a bit slow to react, and the joystick, yeah, I just didn't like the gameplay. It was a bit fuzzy. Even on the CRT, it did play a little, the response was a little bit better, but yeah, I just, there's so many options out there for Space Invaders, I just can't recommend that one. The one I would recommend is the Mega Man 2. Even on the LCD screen, it played reasonably fine. Street Fighter 2, that wasn't bad. It played alright on the screen. Just disappointing, I think, like I said in the video. It'd be nice if you could link up or play 2 players with it. But yeah, definitely probably stay away from the Space Invaders one. If you're going to have to pick one up, definitely the Mega Man 2. I just wish it was in a different controller. I don't think it really works well with the arcade style. I found it very confusing with the buttons. Maybe if the buttons were on their side, they'd probably play a little bit better. But I'm sure they could squeeze that into a controller that looked like an NES controller or a Genesis kind of controller. But overall, it didn't play too bad and didn't look too bad on a flat screen. So in the comments, let me know which one of these 3 you would pick up, or if you wouldn't pick up any of them. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and share this video, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because it lets you know every time I upload a new video. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.